guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Betha. I'm glad to have you here. Please do hit the subscribe button before you leave, and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed watching it. Okay guys, I'm just so excited about the kind of game Biggie brought into the house today, thanks to Oppo phone. Initially, yeah, Biggie sent in a scroll, and obviously the head of house had to read it. So what the housemates were expected to do was to wear the Oppo hoodie that was provided for them. Now after all of them wore the hoodie, Biggie now told them to move into the arena. Now the first game they were meant to play for them to determine how they'll be shared into teams was for them to play the musical chair game. Now let me break it down. I know that some of you do not know the tush name of musical chair game. Okay, you remember all those times that we used to go to birthday party? They will now put 10 chairs and then 11 people will now be dancing around. The person that not gets chair will take number 1. They'll do it again. The person that not get chair will take number 2. So Biggie actually told them that they were going to do it into 2 parts here, the female housemates and the male housemates. So obviously, because we had 8 female housemates, there were 7 chairs and they had to dance around the chairs. The first female housemate that does not get a chair will automatically become number 1. You know, they'll do it again. The second housemate will become number 2. So after the female housemates took turns to do all of that, yeah, the male housemates did the same thing. Now let me tell you the funny part of this game, yeah. Before they started playing it, Kidwaya and Erica had already planned it that, see, we're going to do everything possible to be on the same team. Now because the female housemates played first and then Erica came out as number 7, Kidwaya on purpose decided that is that number 7 that him too is going to leave. You know, so even when he had the chance to get a chair and sit on it, he refused to sit on the chair. He did that. In fact, let me just show you guys the video so you understand what I'm saying. You saw that, yeah, even the other housemates knew that he did that on purpose. And I'm sure that the same way we saw it, Biggie saw it too. So we're like, okay, no wahala. Now, since they've chosen all their teams and everything, Biggie now told them to move back into the house, that he was going to bring more instructions and all of that. Now, when they got inside, yeah, another scroll was sent into them. And then when Erica opened the scroll, the message was that 2 videos were going to be played to them. The first one by a brand ambassador of the Oppo phone. And then the second video would be more about the phones. You know, they'll show them the camera quality, ultra night mode, all of that stuff. You know, just specifications of the phone was going to be played to them. And now guess what? When they now played the first video, guess who we saw on the screen? Yes, Tacha. Guys, if you see there, I was screaming.
There'll be 8 teams with 2 housemates per team. Each team has a maximum of 2 minutes per person to act out the words picked and guess the answer correctly.
Oh my god, guys, I was so excited to see Tacha. I don't understand. I know that I see Tacha every time on Instagram. I don't know her personally, but then I was just really excited that there was something that brought her back into the house. You know, it was just really, it felt really nice. The girl has to knock me. The thing knocked me right, okay? So, you know, when she now gave them more instructions about the game and everything, she also told them to pay rapt attention to the next video that was going to be played for them, and then she wished all of them luck. Now, it was time for them to move back into the arena to play this game. Now, so Biggie just scatter everything where all these housemates on the plan, especially Kidwaya and Erica. Now let me tell you what Biggie did. You guys know that initially, yeah, Kidwaya and Erica were number 7, so automatically they were supposed to be a team. Now Biggie now said that the reverse was going to be the case. If you are number 1 before, you have to pair up with number 8. If you are number 2, you have to pair up with number 7. Now so Biggie takes scatter all their plans. As the other houses were like, after everything, you see your lives, Biggie sees everything. Now let me read out the names of the team to you guys here. So for team 1, we had Lucy and Neil. For team 2, we had Wathoni and Ozo. For team 3, we had Kaisha and Prince. For team 4, we had Dora and Kidwaya. For team 5, we had Erica and Praise. For team 6, we had Tolani Badge and Bright O. For team 7, we had V and Lekon, while for team 8 we had Nengi and Trikiti, and that was how they had to play the game. Okay, so all those ones that they arranged themselves before, Biggie helped them scatter around. Biggie helped them pour sand inside their waiting, inside their gary. Now the next game they were supposed to play that would determine who the winner of this challenge would be was more of a charade. You guys know that they're always playing charades in the house. You know, where somebody will pick a word, try and demonstrate the word for the other housemates to guess what it is. You know, that was exactly what they were supposed to do today. But this time around, it was in line with the Oppo phone and the specifications of the Oppo phone. So like Kidwaya said, there's levels to this charade thing, because it not be like that one where they play inside house. Today's all was quite tasking. For example, the word the first team was supposed to demonstrate was AMOLED water drop screen. I don't understand how I want to do AMOLED. I don't start AMOLED. What I no just understand what they want to do with the AMOLED. It was so difficult, yeah. The second one was 6.4 inches display screen. I say, I want to do 6 points. Okay, 6 6 6 points 19 envelopes in the arena, so they all had to take turns, you know, pick number 1, team 1 to pick number 1, team 2 pick number 2, like that. So they all had 2 turns to go. Biggie also told them that the faster they get their answers, the higher their points. So for example, if you get your answer between 0 to 30 seconds, you get 20 points. But if you get your answers from 35 seconds to 1 minute, you get 15 points. You know, like that. He kept on reducing it. So after the completion of the first and second round, team 1, Lucy and Neo, they had 20 points. Team 2, Ozo and Wathoni, they had 0 points. Team 3, Kaisha and Prince, they had 0 points. Team 4, Dora and Kid, they had 20 points. In fact, they were the first set of people to ever get the question, you know, so they had 20 points. Now team 5, Erica and Praise, they had 35 points. You know, they got their first question in less than 30 seconds, while their second question, they got it in less than 1 minute, so they had 35 points in total. Now for Tolani, Badge and Bright O, they had 0 points. For V and Lekon, they had 15 points, while for Nengi and Tricky T, they had 0 points. So that automatically made Praise and Erica the winners of the Oppo challenge. And guys, guess what? Both of them walked away with the sum of 500,000 naira each and brand new Oppo phones. Guys, that's a lot. And Praise was super excited because he had never won any challenge, you know, apart from the one that Biggie would just give all of them, like the one where Patricia gave all the housemates $500. Apart from that, yeah, every single team Praise had joined, they never win anything. So he was really excited about it. And let me just tell you guys, yeah, everything happens for a reason. Imagine if Kid Wire and Erica were in the same team, they probably wouldn't have gotten all their questions right. So you never know. Whatever situation you find yourself, make the most out of it. Now wait till I pick from this game where they played today. I can bet that they were upset when Biggie scattered their plans, but just look how it turned out, you know. So at the end of the day, you really never can tell. Wherever you find yourself, do your best. Don't give up before you even start. Somebody like V, she's used to complaining before she even starts. You know, when she sees the watch, like, oh my god, it's so difficult, this is impossible. I say, madam, try. Yeah? Which one is impossible? Biggie always tells the housemates something, and in his words, Big Brother will never give you an impossible task. So all you need to do is focus, pay attention. It might be difficult though, but just try your best. Anyways guys, that's that for the game. Now let me just talk about something that happened last night. Yeah, last night Dora actually broke off things with Ozo. I know that this news has been everywhere, but in my mind I'm like, you know what, sometimes yeah, these housemates say some things, but then they go about acting a different way. Now for example, last night, yeah, Ozo went to have a talk with Dora when she was on the bed, you know, after they had finished everything they had to do last night and all of that, towards bedtime. And you know, when he went to talk to her, she kept on telling Ozo to give her space. In her words, Ozo, I'm not fighting with you, but for my own sake, give me distance. Keep your distance from me. I don't want anything. We're not fighting, we're friends, but you know, let's just, you know, day your day, make I day my day, basically. And I feel like to some extent, yeah, she has a right to say that, because it's almost like this her friendship with Ozo brings her a lot of headache, a lot of kasala here and there, and she doesn't want it. But then again, if you look at it deeply, Ozo actually wants her to be his friend. And the truth is, you cannot have romantic feelings towards all your friends. Now, I get the fact that Ozo is truly attracted to Nengi, even though I never understand what Nengi and Ozo they do. But then Ozo understands that he really wants to be friends with Dorothy. Obviously, it's not his fault that his heart wants what it wants. At the end of the day, you cannot really control who you have feelings for and who you don't have feelings for. But then that does not mean that he does not value the friendship he has with Dorothy. But then Dorothy is just all about her sanity, and you cannot blame the girl, because now so every Sunday they'll call her, what is going on between you and Ozo? What is going on between you and Ozo Nengi? Every time it's just Ozo Nengi. So she just wants to stay away from it all. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up with the whole distancing thing and all, because they were really close. In fact, after the whole challenge and everything, Biggie told them that they could take group pictures, you know, team pictures and all of that, yeah. And I saw when Dorothy was taking a photo of Ozo. So I don't think that this whole distancing thing will work completely. I'm still going to keep an eye on them. I really like their friendship, but funny enough, I actually like their friendship, but then again, it's not my say. Now I need to see what they talk, now I go take, because I know I don't have a choice in this case. Alright, just when I was about to export this video, I realized that Eric had granted an interview, and I said, no, Betha, you have to bring this gist here. Now, the first thing he mentioned during his interview was the fact that he had a plan to get into a relationship as soon as he got into Biggie's house, but he did not know that it was going to happen too soon. And then the interviewer went on to ask him if he was aware of Lilo's relationship outside of the house. And for him, he mentioned that yes, that he was aware, that they talked about it, and that Lilo even went on to tell him that he should just do his thing, you know, let them just have fun and all of that stuff here. Now, the interviewer asked him why he wasn't relating well with the other housemates, and he mentioned that he's actually a very shy person, you know. So for him, once he clicks with somebody, he just decides to stay with that person. I mean, that person becomes like his comfort zone, and that's exactly what happened between him and Lilo. The lady now asked him that, okay, now that you're out of the game, do you think you'd like to continue your relationship with Lilo? And for him, he didn't mind, yeah, because he actually really likes the girl. Now, this interviewer now asked him that, okay, Do you want to listen to what Lilo said to us when she was evicted? Do you want to watch her interview? And he said yes. Now, yeah, I know say Kasala go just bust. Now, when he finished watching it here, the first word that came out of his mouth was, that is life. It's fine. You know, we could still be friends if she wants, but if she doesn't want us to be friends, then everybody will just move on. The lady now asked him that, okay, do you think the reason she said this thing was because when she left, you just went straight to eating Indomie? You did not cry enough. You did not wail. He now started laughing, and in his words, I gas chop, okay? I gas chop. But he also mentioned to us that he cried. That it's just that people did not see it. You know, he was wearing sunshade. He said that he actually cried when she left. But then because he's a big boy, he couldn't really show a lot of emotions like that, sha. This interviewer now did the honors of asking him about the Nengi and Ozo bathroom saga. Guys, I know I've never come on here to talk about it because I never had facts, and I just did not want to come here and say, oh, maybe they did, maybe they did not. But Eric confirmed that Nengi and Ozo actually had a bath together. Let me take that again. Be like say una no hear am. Eric confirmed that Nengi and Ozo bathed together inside Biggie bathroom. You hear am? Now they asked him, okay, what do you think about Erica and Kidwaya? And in his words, they are just having fun. Okay, oh, how about Dorothy and Ozo? And in Eric's words, he said Dorothy has intense feelings for Ozo, but she cannot show them because of the situation. She just tries to bottle it up because she is a strong girl. Guys, now don't hear am, not be me talk am, now Eric talk this one. Now, speaking on his evictions here, they played the video of how the housemates evicted. And then when he heard V, T-Badge, and Watoni mention his name, he was shocked to his bone marrow. He was like, what? This one shocked me, oh. In fact, V's own shocked him because you know how V is always like, we got your back, we got your back. Now that Lilo is out, we got your back. She knew. Now them even sabi, as far as I'm concerned, they fit themselves. Husband and wife, maybe they just did it like that. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about Eric's interview. Do you think he did better than Lilo? Because as much as he also admitted that Lilo distracted him during the show and all of that, he did not come out to say it in a bad way and make her look like a bad person. Oh, he played me, he did this. And I don't understand why Lilo had to do that. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you even think that their friendship will work now that they're out of the game? Just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Okay, that's all the gist I have for you in this particular video. If you enjoyed watching it, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, okay? And I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.